Education equips, experience empowers, faith-based support inspires. In 2004, as the Intifada raged and nations turned against Israel as it strove to defend its citizens, it was Christians, not countries, that stood with Israel. Today, Israel is fighting a battle for its very existence against Hamas and the nefarious Iranian regime. While many world leaders have turned against the Jewish state, the tide of support is shifting as men and women of faith in governments across the globe are speaking out in Israel's defense. The Israel Allies Foundation works to educate and empower pro-Israel, faith-based legislators worldwide. We call this faith-based diplomacy. The IAF mobilizes support for Israel by establishing pro-Israel groups or caucuses in legislative bodies around the world. Today in the United States, the Congressional Israel Allies Caucus has over 80 members. Its leadership and members have included former Vice President Mike Pence, who served as caucus chairman, and former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Internationally, more than 50 additional caucuses encompass a network of over 1,500 legislators. The foundation ensures they are equipped with the tools they need to support and defend Israel in every possible way, to pave the way for embassies to be moved to Jerusalem, to fight an increasingly dangerous Iranian regime, to counter anti-Israel institutions like UNRWA and push back against anti-Israel policies aimed at the only democracy in the Middle East. These leaders stand shoulder to shoulder with the nation that fights every day to defend our shared values. Our international network of faith-based legislators is battling to keep a united Jerusalem on the political front line, from an annual celebration of Jerusalem Day in Washington, D.C. and in capitals worldwide, to encouraging faith-based political advocacy for Jerusalem. Every year, the Foundation gathers these legislators in Jerusalem to meet with Israeli political leaders and policy experts. They discuss the most critical issues facing Israel today and discuss both political and biblical-based support for Israel. These international leaders tour the Israeli capital and the biblical heartland, witnessing the deep Jewish historical and biblical connection to the land and the complex realities of the region firsthand. The Israel Allies Foundation has emerged as the key organization providing legislators and parliamentarians with critical knowledge vital to the survival of Israel and the Jewish people. Now is the time to empower our leaders. Men and women of faith are eager to speak out for Israel and for the values we share. The Israel Allies Foundation is there to support them, recognizing Jerusalem as the undivided, true, eternal capital of Israel, educating legislators on the truth of what is happening on the ground and what is really going on in the land of the Bible, and standing against the tide of anti-Israel hatred and anti-Semitism in order to take history-changing action. Join us and be a part of this diplomatic Iron Dome for Israel. Become one of our many partners as we work together to defend the only democracy in the Middle East, the Jewish state of Israel.